The ongoing discourse surrounding the St. Jude Hospital's completion has intensified, with media outlets pressing the Prime Minister on whether the upcoming general elections are tied to the hospital's operational readiness. These questions have been amplified by the opposition and their supporters, who insist that the hospital must be fully functional and capable of housing patients before any electoral announcements are made. This pressure appears to stem in part from recent statements by Choiseul MP Bradley Felix at a recent United Workers' Party UW meeting. The United Workers' Party commissioned an audit that revealed there was no need to halt construction on the hospital. This audit cost over $1 million for a singular auditor. During the fourth year of their term in office, they began building a second structure, which they were unable to complete. To date, this project has cost the people over $120 million for just one floor of the building. Prime Minister Honorable Philip J. Pierre says that the opposition's persistent inquiries and criticisms regarding the St. Jude Hospital's readiness are a clear display of hypocrisy. Prime Minister Pierre stated in response to the media's questioning, saying that he's aware that the political attacks will intensify, but knows his history.
In 2015, Kenny Anthony formed it. 2016, we lost the elections. 2017, they were fired. And OKEU Hospital, even though it was physically ready, it was not commissioned until 2020 by the same solutions. Some of them were fired. And the excuse was they had to get professionals. So you had Cayman City, were paid a couple of $1 million of contract. Part of it was to commission a new hospital.
The Prime Minister also provided insight into the state of the health industry upon his administration's assumption of office in 2021.
One of my first acts was to make people more comfortable at the Victoria Hospital, at the COVID ward. One of my first acts with Minister Moses Jabatis, we put internet and got a telecommunication system going for these people there, because the man had hanged himself there. He had hanged himself because of the conditions that we inherited at that place. You understand? What happened? Thousands of dollars were spent to paint it.
Pierre further countered the opposition's tendency to use the COVID-19 pandemic as a justification for delays, emphasizing that his administration undertook significant work on the hospital shortly after taking office in 2021 during the height of the Delta variant's spread. Hinting at the timing of the upcoming general elections, which he suggested would be called on a Monday, Prime Minister Pierre concluded with a positive update on the St. Jude Hospital. Kayla Edwin, NBC Prime.